with me when you ain't in the problems I lived. I'm a diamond in the rough, was cut from all the pressure on me. I learned to talk much, I be getting it in. And I ain't mad at those that ain't believing. You could watch me ride, rising higher than I ever been. Why would I come down if I'm above the rim? I've been adding up this paper, I've been losing some friends. So, got a man, she risk it off of the band. We had a dream, but I did it on my own. Drew my plans up, took the show on the road. They can't stand me, that's why they fall. I got stamina, running laps on this marathon.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on Long Beach. They're still playing without the injured Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, I hear you, Kevin, but really, it's an issue for both teams with regard to the injury situation. So it's a matter of which team can rise up and show the fortitude necessary to play through those injuries and still come out on top.
This is where you have that deep roster and ask for the next man to stand up. Opportunity for someone to step in and shine.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort are the guards. Then it's Williams. And there's Jackson. And it's Baisley in at the four side. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
And here now the Thunder, following the bucket by Long Beach. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams passes to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. The shot comes out, and Long Beach going the other way now. And it's Murray penetrating. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Porter. Pass to Shake and Bake. 6 to shoot. Murray the pass to Ball. Long Beach needs to get off a shot here. And the basket by Horford.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Last outing for Long Beach, they won that game against New Orleans. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Porter. Out left to the wing. Ball. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Baller. Drops in the layup for 2. Baller's got 6 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Jackson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Shake and Bake passes the ball. There's Shake and Bake. Defended by Dort. Count it.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. And Brett, clearly a lot of games left on the schedule, but when do players start taking notice of the standings?
I feel like All-Star break is always the time, Kevin, where you're looking at things and you're trying to do the math about, okay, let's see, we got 34 games to go. We're going to have to, be 20 and 14 to get ourselves into this position. But usually at the All-Star break, when guys are away, you take assessment of that, and then you know that second half of run where you got to get to in order to be a team competing in the postseason.
Looking now at some numbers for him. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked loose. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Long Beach with the rebound.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Here's Baisley, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Really good, ferocious defense from Gilgeous-Alexander to knock it loose.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. He wants his guys to be disruptive at both ends. Just one problem. Coach said Al Horford does a great job of settling down his teammates, protecting the ball, and making shrewd decisions. When he's on the floor, it's harder to force them into mistakes. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Bucket is good.
And man, can that guy shoot a turnaround jumper or what? Almost an impossible shot to defend.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's take a moment here to get the team has talked Greg about having high hopes reported. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Long Beach leading by 8. Murray, the pass to Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Dort, following the bucket by Long Beach. It doesn't go for him. Murray for 3. The shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get, like, blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
Now here's Murray. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Beach making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Vonleh's checked in for Jackson. Khem Birch comes in for Baisley. Jerome, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. And it's Maledon in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he recovers it. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Jerome. Passes it to Dort. Clock at 6. Over Bagley.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
The Thunder with another miss. And there's Porter on the assist by Bagley.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Long Beach shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Thunder trailing by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Jerome. The pass to Melodon. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
And that one's good by Porter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Melodon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Dort wide open. And the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Baller passes to Bagley. Lays it up off the glass. And Long Beach leads by 19.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Longley, the pass to Jerome. Over Porter. Long Beach with the rebound. Baller's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Murray. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends, highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now, here's Vonleh. Now, here's Melodon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bagley with the point.
Bagley timing that one well and intimidating.
And a new group getting ready.
Oklahoma City.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Baller passes to Horford. Shot by Gordon, wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson is out there with Williams, and it's Bazley in at the 4.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3 ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3 ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, DA.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Murray, the pass to Shakenberg. Porter with it. He's guarded by Williams. This one for three. Rebounded by Jackson.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Jerome. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Outside, Porter. Has to Shakenberg. They get it back. Horford. And he uses the glass on the layup. Horford's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Jerome. Right side, Jackson. Passes it to Jerome. Fires it up. Jackson misses.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And Porter putting it right back in. Porter's got 8.
Yeah, Porter working very hard to keep the play alive and come up with some point production.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Dort, he's checked in for Ty Jerome.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact, and that's what Shai does.
And Al Horford, a veteran big man, he's been doing it as long as anyone in the NBA.
And a seamless transition, GA, to where he is in his career, this self-awareness of moving team to team, but bringing both your competitiveness and your culture along with you. That's the reason Al Horford continues to put on an NBA jersey.
Now, here's Dort. He's got 7. Outside, Porter. Driving to the basket. The layup off target. Here's Baisley, guarded by Horford. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Really left alone that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
No hesitation, SGA grabbing it and letting it go.
And there's a whistle that goes on Beach Rain. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Long Beach, they've shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Whiteside's checked in for Al Horford. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Just checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson in the corner. Misses the 3. Jackson's gotten 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. Porter against Williams. Shoots from 12. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 10 points.
And Porter with good focus just to find some room in the mid-range.
And here is Dort. 7 points in the game. Outside Jackson. No good that time. And Long Beach going the other way now.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
got that one up quick. He's got 14.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working.
What a jam!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, you can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
And he gets the bucket. Jackson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Thunder. And out of bounds, Long Beach will have it.
Long Beach ball.
Bagley, he's checked in for Long Beach. So it's Long Beach ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk. Looking at Long Beach. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Their passing was clearly superior. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have it.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Baller is out there with Horford. Then there's Murray. Then it's Porter. And it's Shake and Bake in at the 2 spot. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort are the guards. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Williams. And it's Bazley in at the 4. Rebounded by Jackson. On offense, here are the Thunder. The 11-footer, unable to get that one. Here's Shake and Bake. Down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And they'll get another chance. With some arc, count that one for Dort. Dort's got 9 points.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Here's Shake and Bake, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. To the paint. Here's Bazley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for him.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Stolen by Jackson. The feed to Williams. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. Baller, guarded by Jackson. Baller passes to Horford. Murray outside. They get a hand on it. Williams with the steal. There's the lob to Jackson. And it's Long Beach on the break. Porter's running. Murray, good.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Jackson dishes to Williams. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jackson.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
To the middle, here's Horford, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Miami Heat. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Jerome, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jackson, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. For Oklahoma City, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
The Thunder with another miss. Baller, guarded by Jackson. Murray, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside for Murray. Horford dishes to Porter. Baller, guarded by Jackson. Can't get it to fall. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Oklahoma City. And it's sent back by Horford.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Conley's checked in. The pass to Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
And Greg, the league's in a great place for challenge. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Long Beach will have another go. Ken Burge is checked in for the Thunder. And he jams it with authority.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Dort with the ball. He's got 9. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Long Beach getting another chance here.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Murray's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Jerome passes to Birch. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Always going up for the alley-oop here. The shot by Birch, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
Baller passes to Porter. Shoots over Dort. Porter, no luck. And here now the Thunder. Drives to the hoop. Taken away. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray the pass to Ball. Outside for Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Long Beach with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Kept alive. But, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-handed. Wide open look here for Murray from outside off the mark.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Over in the corner, Dort. No good with the triple.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Porter, no luck. Now the Thunder with it. Here's Jerome. To the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Porter passes to Ball. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Time called here in the front. Decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Baller.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Getting ready for Long Beach. Portis is checked in for Murray. Bagley comes in for Al Horford. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Gordon subbed in for Shake and Bake. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Maledon comes in for Jerome. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Long Beach with the rebound. Baller's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Baller's got 28.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Pass to Maledon. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Huerter passes to Ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jackson, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Long Beach.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
To halt the run, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Baller, covered by Birch. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Baller. And he goes in for the dunk.
Didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Left side, Jackson. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game, and too long on the shot. Here's Bagley. Thunder with the rebound. Now here's Melodon. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Long Beach on top, delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
For Long Beach, Baller, he's checked in for Portis. Horford comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Goran Dragic.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Baller is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Shake and Bake. And it's Horford in at the 3 spot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Melodon. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson. Tries again. It's tipped. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Gordon, the pass to Shake and Bake. And Spurs great Tim Duncan, recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. You played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I...
Substitution on the court.
The drive by Jackson. He's looking for Birch and finds him.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Baller passes to Whiteside. Inside. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And now that's 35 points for Baller.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. For Long Beach, Anthony's checked in for Baller.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Long Beach, Markelle Fultz. One shot.
That free throw good from Fultz.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
To the middle, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And the pass to Ball. Here's Portis. Long Beach moving that ball around. Fultz kicks to Horford. Ball covered by Birch. That one goes in. And it's 37 points for Baller.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Portis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as
well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there, and that's what he came in to the NBA as, a great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in. And now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Long Beach.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Baller.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Portis. And he gets it to go.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And it's Dragic with the ball for Long Beach. Pass to Baller. And so it's Long Beach with the W. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Goran, what has been the key to the success of this team lately and the key tonight?
In the last two games, everybody is playing for each other. You know, we're sharing the ball, we are active in defense, and we run. No, I think so. Last two games, that was the key. Everybody was involved, everybody was shooting the ball well, and here's the result.
Yeah, everything's working really well for you right now. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Hello, y'all hear me? Hear me? Yeah. Sorry about that, Chad, but we had to smack the OKC Thunder. We had to smack the Thunder. Shout out to the 2 in the chat. Shout out to the 2. You still be playing team ball, man. You know what time it is. It's about to be ugly. 39, 15, 6, 1 steal, 5 blocks. 18 and 20. Look at that. Look at the stat line. Look at this. We playing ball, homie. We playing ball. Can't nobody do nothing about it but deal with it. Long Beach Hoopers ain't playing, homie. The Long Beach Hoopers are hooping.
Not midnight, not sunrise. In a weird part of the night, that's the time I feel alright. All the blues away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day.
So next we have the Magic and the Bucks. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Not midnight, not sunrise. In a weird part of the night, that's the time I feel alright. All the blues away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action.
Franz Wagner.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And here's what the Milwaukee Bucks schedule looks like. On Thursday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks so much, VA. Guys, Giannis trying to keep his edge. He doesn't want to train with other superstars in the summer. He said, quote, "My competitive nature is so high. I can't do it. I just know myself. I want to just play for 20 years and then make friendships at the end." Guys?
An old school approach, Allie. Thanks. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. And it's Scott in at the 5 down low. And for Orlando, Isaac and Carter up front. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then there's Wagner. And it's the Great. And at the shooting guard position. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Pass to Middleton. Here's Scott. He's checked by Carter from 10 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Over to the wing. Back to Isaac. Here's the Great. Nice start for him, taking his first shot.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Here's Holiday. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Pass to Isaac. Back to Anthony. To the left side wing. The great. Hay hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Outside, DiVincenzo knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Anthony against Holiday. Pass to the great. And Middleton with the block.
And even though Middleton doesn't pile up blocks, he has the length to disrupt shooters, and he did right there. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Anthony. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Got a hand on it. Here's Scott. He's checked by Carter. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to Wagner. There's the three. Connects from downtown.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
I'll tell you what, you have to be excited about Jonathan Isaac. Whenever he's on the floor, he makes an impact on both ends of the court.
Scott can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Anthony misses. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Holiday.
Let's go, Chad. Let's go.
Middleton, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
Here's Anthony. He got a piece of it. They recover it. Carter finds Anthony. Scott with a rebound.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Pass to Anthony. Carter, high post. Here's the great. Unloads. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. You know, the main thing for Jonathan Isaac is his health. Seems like whenever he gets healthy, he ends up getting hurt again. Guy's been through a lot. He's had to battle through a number of injuries.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously frustrating for him, I'm sure. But he's still got youth on his side. So here's hoping he can remain healthy and reach his potential.
Now here's Isaac. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Which water section wants a t-shirt?
Got to too. Let's go. Let's go. Late night stream tonight. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Bucks. They're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings. And of course, the Magic, a game and a half behind.
Seeing where the Bucks are, they've really found success so far. It looks like they're building on their effort level and productivity from last year.
No question. They know how to win, and they're proving that again here early on.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Scott. Over Carter. No good off the back of the rim.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Middleton. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Orlando leading. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Out to the right wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot missing. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Isaac outside. Releases. Anthony misses.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Holiday from long range. Orlando grabs the miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And here's Wagner. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. The great with the bucket.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Timeout call. Milwaukee. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Lopez, he's checked in for Carter. Bamba comes in for Isaac. Okiki's checked in for Wagner. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Leonard comes in for Antetokounmpo. Reddish is checked in for Middleton. And it's Allen in for DiVincenzo.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Scott. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Now Allen. Pass to Scott. A shot to stop the drought. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Here's the great. Allen defending. Here's Suggs. Lopez with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. To the inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Okiki. Allen defending. The fader. He can't hit that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Suggs. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Okiki. Pass to Bamba. 4-3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Here's Scott, covered by Lopez. Drives to the hoop. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And that one's good. 1:42 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Suggs, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Lopez with it, picked up by Allen. Here's Okeke. Off target from outside. Milwaukee is gone, only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in.
Milwaukee get beat up on, Chad. What is Milwaukee doing? Come on, Milwaukee. Come on.
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter. And, yep, it's good.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Orlando has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Pass to Bamba. Here's Okeke. Here's Suggs. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Scott.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Bucks trail. Oh, it's stolen away. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Okeke. Scott with a rebound. Pass to Lopez. Here's Reddish. Some solid defense from Bamba. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Magic up 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Reddish can't make a bucket. That is so sad. So sad.
And the Bucks have been a powerhouse for some time now. Dante DiVincenzo says teams are hungry to knock them off.
Everybody gets up to play us. Guys bring energy.
And Grant DiVincenzo would know about playing with energy.
Yes, he would. I mean, he'd know about dominant teams, too. State titles in high school and 2 national titles at Villanova.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now for the Bucks, they've got Myers Leonard. He's out there with Cam Reddish. Pat Connaughton is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Scott in at the point. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked to me about signing the extension to remain in Milwaukee. He said, my goal stays the same. Get better, day by day, step by step. As long as that's what we're all focused on, why not play for the Bucks 25 years? There is no reason for me to move.
Well, he certainly found a home, Allie. Good stuff there. Money from the wing. 20 points for him. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
As something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Drew Holiday comes in for Scott. Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 10. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
And the dunk by Isaac.
Oh, boy, the reach, the length, the hops, the athleticism, Jonathan Isaac. Nicely done.
Isaac against Antetokounmpo. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Here's Suggs. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It's hauled in by Reddish. You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
Okeke. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Reddish on the wing. Pass to Lopez. Shoots from the block. And he buries his first look.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Orlando has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Holiday. Going inside. Here's Reddish. And the deficit down inside single digits. Reddish has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Bamba, covered by Lopez. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Pass to Connaughton. And he's going for the lob. And Giannis throws it down.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
And the Magic call time here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
What's up, Chester? What's going on, bro? What's up, bro? What's going on, Chester? What's going on? Chester.
A different look from Milwaukee. Middleton comes in for Reddish. And it's DiVincenzo in for Connaughton. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now here's Anthony. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And here's Holiday. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami. Middleton from the outside, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Now just a 2-point Orlando lead for Orlando. They've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Wagner.
Hall of Fame difficulty. I'm
driving inside. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
2 shots. Last on the first.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Back to Anthony. Lets it go from 11. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Anthony against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Orlando leading. Isaac with it. Middleton covering. Anthony outside. Back to Isaac. Anthony with it. Takes a 3. Here's Carter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Drew Holiday. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
What is up? What's going on? How is everybody doing?
And that one falls for Carter. Allen, he's checked in for the Bucks. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line. I just love the ball movement.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Wagner. Here's the great DiVincenzo covering. Ooh, the pump fake kept the D off balance, gave him room to work. 22 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Isaac, here we go. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
Pass to DiVincenzo. He takes it in, and he buries his first look.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Anthony against Holiday. Now Anthony. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Anthony slams it in.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And Doris, looking at Cole Anthony, the potential he has is exciting. A guard who does a little bit of everything.
That's right. And the energy he provides, that's huge to a team. And it doesn't matter if he's in the starting lineup, if he's coming off the bench. His instinct is, I am going to make an impact.
Come on, Cole Anthony.
Pass to the great.
Here you go. That's my boy.
Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Now Carter. And here's Wagner. Shoots over Allen. And there are the Magic with another bucket. 1:49 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's DiVincenzo. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Anthony against Holiday. The layup misses.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Left side, DiVincenzo to the inside. Kicks it out to Middleton. Sinks the tray. And now it's just a 2-point Orlando lead.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Lopez passes to Anthony. Here's Suggs. Lopez with it. 9 points in his last outing. Oh, swiped away. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Allen with the floater. And he takes it up and lays it in. 14 points for him.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebound by Middleton.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Takes it inside and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
11 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs. No good. A bit long that time. It's all tied in Orlando. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out Orlando, Kenny, give us your take.
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their number is called. It makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, Orlando shooting 40% from the field in this one. Isaac and Carter up front. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Anthony. And it's the great Ennett the two. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Scott. Goes back up. Rebound by the Magic. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Anthony. And here's Wagner. Middleton covering. Puts it up from 17, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
At the line for the Magic, Franz Wagner. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Here's Wagner. And the layup is good off the glass. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And Giannis with the jam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Just 3 to shoot. Wagner for 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Last season, after what was dubbed a historic wave of injuries, the Magic decided it was time to hit the reset button, trading away their veterans for picks and for prospects. This will take some patience, but the front office feels this different path affords them more upside to contend moving forward. Guys?
You know, Allie, that's an excellent point. Something to keep an eye on. Wagner for 3. The shot comes out, and Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Back to Isaac. Holiday against Anthony. Fires from the line. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Milwaukee has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Holiday from long range. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to the great. Now here's Wagner. Anthony outside. Lets it go from deep. The great with the bucket. He's got 25.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
DiVincenzo with it. Wagner's on him. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Here's the great. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him. Boy, when you think about Jonathan Isaac, it is hard to understate what an effect his defense can have on a game. Opponents must take him into account when they're drawing up their offensive game plan.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And the Magic call time here. You know, as for Isaac's defense, it's not always about a sensational highlight reel block. Doris, he can have an impact in subtle ways.
Oh, my goodness, no question. With his length, with his hustle, with his energy, with his instincts, everything factors in. Boy, when he's playing disciplined defense down low, you can put, quote, a do not enter sign right in the paint.
Bombas checked in for Wagner. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Anthony. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Anthony's got 7 points. For Milwaukee, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Anthony. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-6 run. Isaac outside. Pass to the Great. From the arc. That shot, no good. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Scott into the lane.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And here's Anthony. Here's the Great. And another basket for Orlando. Here's Scott. He's got 16. He shoots it. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
The Magic have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Anthony outside. Knocks it loose. In transition, here they come. Here's Reddish. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Pass to Carter. Here's the Great for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 32 points.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Oh, there's the alley. And the shot's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Anthony against DiVincenzo. Pass to the Great. That one is off. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Here's Reddish. And the shot falls short that time. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Here's the Great. 32 points in the game for him. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. Orlando making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Carter. Okeke comes in for Isaac. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. The Bucks also with a sub. Leonard's checked in. And it's the Magic with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. To the wing, right side. The Great with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 7.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Scott, covered by Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Over Suggs. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Knocked away. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Allen, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. Milwaukee calls timeout.
Milwaukee timeout. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7.
Let's go, let's go.
That one's good for 2.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Right wing. Here's the great. Pulled the shot a little left. Bounce goes his way, though. He's got 36 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Leonard outside. Pass to Scott. Launches it. The shot, no good.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
The great, no good. The Bucks trail.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Scott. 22 points for him. Here's Leonard. And that one drops. Leonard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's the great. Allen defending. To the right side. Here's Bamba. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Leonard. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Akiki. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clock at 4. Here's Suggs. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A. Anchoring the defense.
And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You'd hate to see that kind of mistake.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Drew Holiday comes in for Scott. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Suggs. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Out to the wing, the great. Drops one in from the wing. And the Magic lead by 5.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
That's tipped. Here's the great. Allen defending. Pass to Suggs. Here's Akiki.
Oh, we blew okay.
Here's Suggs.
Yes, sir.
6 on the shot clock. Here's the great. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Magic up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court right now for the Bucks, DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Myers Leonard, and it's Holiday in at the point.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Here's the great. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Pass to Wagner. Tipped away and stolen by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Holiday. Over Suggs. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Out to the right wing. Great with the bucket. And he's got 41 now.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Pass to DiVincenzo. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Middleton. Off target from three-point range. The Magic have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
Let's go. Orlando.
To the left wing. The great. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Orlando calls timeout.
Started.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Wagner gets it to go.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Anthony against Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. They get the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Poke loose. Over to the wing. Now here's Wagner. Middleton covering. Pass to Anthony. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Holiday against Anthony. Here's Scott. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Isaac left side. Deflected. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Drains the triple.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Orlando's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Anthony against Holiday. Out left to the wing. Pass to the great. Jacks up a three. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
That's not good defense tonight. Let's go.
Here's Holiday. Throws it up high. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Scott. Tries again. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his third assist of the night. Holiday against Anthony. Pass to the great. Here's the three. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Middleton outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to the great. Carter with it. He's covered by Holiday. Carter can't get it to go. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. To the paint. Shoots from 12. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Driving to the basket.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a tough game.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Antetokounmpo. Soft touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Launches a three. Scott with a rebound. Milwaukee has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. In transition, the Magic on the run. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Those are the kind of plays that win you games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with him.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace the team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Middleton outside. Nails it from 3. Middleton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Pass to Wagner.
Let's go, come on.
And here's Anthony. The 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Okay, DiVincenzo.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he recovers it.
They're going to need more from this guy. They're going to cut into this deficit.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
Oh, my Lord. 3 minutes left. Here we go.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. It's blocked.
That's a turnover.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter.
Picking up on the possible offensive play.
The Bucks trail. 6 to shoot. And here's Isaac. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Basket's good. 30 points in the game.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Anthony right side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
Good clutch defense. Good clutch defense, Scott.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound.
Good putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
The Magic had gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter.
That boy might have 60. Nobody guarding.
Anthony outside.
Who's going to guard him on the wall?
Here's the great DiVincenzo covering. Here's the great. And the Magic again can't hit. Milwaukee shooting around 44%. Not bad. Scott to tie it up. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Magic shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's the great. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Well, Milwaukee's shooting great so far. 52% of the fourth. The shot by Holiday, no good. Well, the Magic shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's the break. Milwaukee with the rebound. Back to Antetokounmpo to take the lead. Holiday, that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And the leadership of Holiday shining through. Wow! Awesome to see him come up big like this.
Orlando calls timeout. They're behind by 3. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's the great. DiVincenzo covering. The great. No good. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Holiday. And he lobs it up. Money.
And he is just showing off right now. He's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Here's the great. Can they get it? He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Scott. Count it!
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations. First clean look they have, I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Anthony misses.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Second team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jonathan Isaac. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Orlando calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Pass to the great, goes up at the elbow. The rebound by the Bucks. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
For the Bucks, Drew Holiday, taking 2 shots.
2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so here is Orlando. Holiday grabs the miss. Now Antetokounmpo. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Mr. Blade Wayne had 57 and 23, and they lost this game, ladies and gentlemen. I know this has got to be disappointing. His teammates, they did pretty good, but in the end, they did not complete the victory, y'all. They didn't complete this in the fourth quarter. They've disappeared in the fourth quarter. It's crazy. I think he missed a few big shots as well. Crazy. We'll give you one more good one.
On my job, I just spread my gift, do it every year. Secret Santa, sweet home, no Alabama. On the floor like pinky ring on super. See me high stepping like rude boy, better mind your manners. I've been watching y'all.
Mavericks versus
waiting on speed dial, and she got the drop like Louisiana, like going bad on them. I've been running up a check and do the dash on them. They was sleeping on the kid, then I passed all them. I was waiting in the water, now I splash on them. Cannonball, splash.
Like the Battle of Texas, okay. Let's get into it.
So many people that didn't believe. I set the goal up and then achieve. Failing your business like about to set up a show out in Tel Aviv. Shattered your west, you can't mirror me. Got my cash in the safe like the embassy. Like my women all listen. Got me dripping, especially the 7 Seas. How I flip with the.
A stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight in Dallas, Texas. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve Kerr says, I'm amazed by the skill level of today's players. But the little things, getting back in transition, boxing out, they aren't as locked in. Most of them didn't have a high school and college coach yelling at them for 8 straight years. So, it's a different world. Guys?
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. D.A., thank you. And 2 conference rivals squaring off tonight, Steve. This has the feel of a playoff game.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up.
And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got White. Kelvin Johnson is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Johnson in at the 2 spot. And for Dallas, Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Kaminsky. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Dub, and it's Doncic in at the 1. And it's the Mavericks to start out. He takes it in. Yes, that goes in.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Now here's Johnson. Goes up on the wing. Almost, but it rolls out. Now the Mavericks with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Cauley-Stein. Boucher with the rebound. White the pass to Johnson. Five on the clock. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Johnson outside. Back to White. Shot clock at 5. Over Kaminsky, and he could not get that one to go. On contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
A bit of a late bloomer in college. White has proven to be a steady pro, in my opinion. He can shoot, pass, and he can defend.
The first one falls. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And both free throws good for White.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Johnson against Wright. Cauley-Stein passes to Dub.
Let's go. Come on.
Doncic looking it over. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
You about to get a quick pass there. You got too happy with that.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Wright outside. He's looking for Kleber and finds him. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Johnson outside. It's blocked. Doncic against White. Doncic kicks to right. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Cauley Stein passes to Kleber. Shot clock at 6. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Doncic against White. Here's Tubb. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And the all-around game of Doncic. Not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now here's Johnson. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. It's White on the wing. Clock at 6. And it's White sending it back. Tubb is guarded by Johnson. Here's Tubb. The kick out to right. And Poeltl pulls it down. Spurs trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first man.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 27 points last game. Count that one.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the paint. Here's Tubb, and he takes the feed in stride and shams it home.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right, because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Good.
Looking around, passes it to Johnson, looking to end the run, knocks down the 3 ball.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
White dishes to Cauley-Stein. Dallas moving the ball around, and the shot goes in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
So it's San Antonio now. 6-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Daniel Theis is checked in for San Antonio. White against Doncic. Here's Tubb. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so White will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Johnson. Over Wright. And he hits the jumper for 2. Johnson's got 5.
What you like about White, he plays with his head up, willing to share the wealth with his teammates.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
White the pass to Theis. And there's the pass to Johnson. A three-pointer, no good. Dallas leading by 9. Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early on.
And, Kevin, because they came into the season with high hopes, it's really a test of their mental resolve as well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for White. On the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Rose in for Doncic. Then for the Spurs, McDermott's checked in for Johnson. Vassell comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Garland in for Derek White. Both good from the line that time. Spurs trail by 11. Johnson outside. Pass to McDermott. Here's Garland. Fires the 3. Here's Johnson. Stripped it away. Tubb guarded by Garland. It's stolen by Johnson. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Garland. Boy, that win against the Rockets, he's another guy who really showed up to play. And that's on a bounce. San Antonio will retain possession. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
McDermott for three. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it. Here's Tubb. No good on the shot. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. The three. And Doug McDermott good for three.
The range of Doug McDermott is huge for this team. The D can't leave him open or they will pay.
Rose passes the puck. It's stolen by Johnson. For the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Right, the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Powell. That misses off the backboard. Spurs trail by 5. Down low, intercepted. Passes it to Dub. Wright for three. Drops in the tray. Wright's got 7 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Garland. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And Wright kicks to Rose. Wright, left side. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Johnson. Here's Tubb. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Right side, Garland. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Dallas. They lead by 7. There's the pass to Dub. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 15 points for Dub.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Right outside. Rose against Tice. Powell the pass to Rose. 4 on the clock. Over Tice. Here's Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Rose against Garland. From past the arc. He can't hit that time. And so it's Dallas. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got McDermott. DJ Augustine out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Vassell in its small forward. Doncic. Here's Tubb. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Tubbs got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. Pass to McDermott. All alone. And that one hits back iron.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Offensive rebound. Tubb misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Spurs trail by 14. Driving the lane. Makes it off the glass. Vassell's got his first 2 points of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Dub. Latre. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Garland looking it over. Passes it to Augustine. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. McDermott passes to Tice. He doesn't hit that one. Dallas leading by 17. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Here's Boucher, comes in for McDermott. Johnson's checked in for Devin Vassell. And Derek White subbed in for Garland. Now here's Johnson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Houston. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot to stop the run. Boucher, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Teardrop shot, and it's Doncic missing. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the San Antonio Spurs. It's an 18-point game. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Just 2 to shoot. On its way from Rose for 2. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Augustine. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. Mavericks leading by 18. Here's Rose going inside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. The Spurs have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Augustine, that's good.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Outside Rose. Boucher against Cauley-Stein. Doncic outside. Cleveland. And Cleveland slams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. And here's Augustine. Over in the court.
Let's hit the Simcast button, see what's going on, see if this changes, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out to White. Jacks up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Dub. DeJuan Wright is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the center position. Buries it from 3-point range.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Johnson, a wide open look. San Antonio again missing. Right for 3. Boucher with the rebound. Spurs trail by 11. Outside White. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Love how active Derek White is on offense. Good at making defenders question their decisions.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for White. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. White against Doncic. Pass to Dub. It's up a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 30 points for Dub.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
White goes in. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. White with the double team. And here's Doncic from the arc. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson outside. It's White on the wing. Pass to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Johnson, that's for 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Johnson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. Doncic against White. The 3. Hands it from downtown. 33 points for Dunk.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Back to Johnson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Johnson's got 20. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Doncic with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Johnson finds Boucher. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
All the officials are all over that one.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
And the first one drops. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Wright. He has 7. Out to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Over Johnson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Johnson. He's got 20. Hurdle finds Boucher. Johnson outside. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Kleber's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's White. He's got 6. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
A different look for Dallas. Mike Powell comes in for Cauley-Stein. And it's Rose in for DeLon Wright. The Spurs also changing it up. Daniel Tice is checked in for Purdy. And it's Garland in for White. Kleber against Boucher. Over Kleber. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks leading by 10. Rose scanning the floor. Great D that time from Johnson. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson. That shot missing. Great D that time from Powell. Now here's Doncic. He's got 19. Rose passes to Kleber. And it's good, 2 points. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Now here's Rose. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And it's Doncic missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Johnson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
That's his second personal foul. 15 fouls.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And he makes the first.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Spurs. Both shots good from the stripe. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Rose dishes to Doncic. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Rose with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Garland against Doncic. Outside Rose. Clock is at 3. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Cleveland, no good. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Johnson. Here's the drive. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Rose against Tice, and it's denied. Garland with it. 5 points in the game. Passes to Johnson. Shoots over Powell. They get it back. Here's Tice. The pass to Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Can they get it? Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Here's Doncic. He's got 19. The 17-footer goes down. 21 points for Luka Doncic. And so Garland will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 4. Pass to Vassell. And the 3 off target. Johnson. They get the rebound. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Rose, good.
The defense is in trouble because off the pick and roll, he uses his speed, he can knock down the shot, and he has a floater.
Vassell, the pass to Garland. Spurs working the ball around now. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Clock at 4. It's deflected.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Rose. Powell trying to free himself up. Rose, no good. Spurs trail by 4. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 29 in the game.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Misses from short range. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And they recover it.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Rose. Kicks to Doncic. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 24 points for him.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
And here is Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Garland, Daniel Tice out there with Doug McDermott, and there's DJ Augustine, and it's Vassell in at the 3. Spurs trail by 3. Outside Garland. Pass to Vassell. Now, here's Garland. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Now here's Cauley-Stein. Right outside. Offensive rebound. Kaminsky. Here's Tubb. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For your backers. Number 40, taking 2 shots.
Let's go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Spurs with some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Daniel Tice, and it's White in for Garland. good on both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's his aggressive mentality, always ready to shoot. In catch-and-shoot situation, McDermott gets set, and he's ready to fire.
Here's Wright. Here's Kaminsky. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Kaminsky's got his first 2 points.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's White. Passes it to McDermott. Just 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch 4 position.
Doug McDermott taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Chris Boucher's checked in for San Antonio. And McDermott drops them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. White against Rose. The pass to Dub. Count that bucket. Dub's got 40 points.
The speed of Derrick Rose off pick and rolls is an issue for the defense. Nice job by him coming off and finding his guy.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Dub really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Johnson's checked in from McDermott. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David. Now here's Rose. After the miss from Derrick White. Rose passes to Kaminsky. Shoots over White. Off the left rim and out. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Takes it from 10. Got a piece of it. White looking around. Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Wright. Passes it to Dub. Another three for Dallas.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's White. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Boucher passes to Purdy. Outside, White. Pass to Boucher. To end the run. Good.
They cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Rose against White. Rose passes to Dub. And here is Wright. There's the pass to Kaminsky. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Kaminsky against Boucher. He dishes it to White. Pass to Augustine. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Cauley-Stein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rose against White. Pass to Dub. Looking for Cauley-Stein. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. 7-point differential. Hurdle finds Boucher. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Floats one up. Johnson can't hit. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Kaminsky. Got it. Good job on the low post. And now a 9-point Dallas lead. Here's White. And there's the pass to Purdy. And here's Boucher. He's covered by Rose. Boucher's shot is off. Dallas leading by 9. Outside Rose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Derrick Rose has a skill of getting fouled, drawing the defense, and loving the contact.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Derrick Rose. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Derrick Rose, the former Memphis Tiger, has a great combination of speed and athleticism.
San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And both free throws good for Rose. Spurs trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside White. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. And no good that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And it's Rose missing.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kaminsky. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Dallas making a switch here. Kleber's checked in.
2 shots.
Boucher was going to run past the ball, holding the ball.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Now here's Rose. It's not going to go for him. White with the defensive effort. Passes it to Johnson. That one doesn't go. Dallas leading by 9. Here we go.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And that one, good. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Hits it from three-point range.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
A minute 42 left in the fourth. Here's Tubb. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And the Spurs pushing it up now, moving it up. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is bet down to 8 on the bucket from Johnson.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
White against Rose. Dishes it to Wright. Here's the three. San Antonio with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. White inside, guarded by Wright. And it's White missing. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Wright outside. And the basket dub. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Trailing here by 8. Launches a 3. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Dallas calls timeout. They're ahead by 5. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tubb.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And so they foul intentionally.
Derek White. That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
On defense, San Antonio. It's a 5-point game and an intentional foul right there.
14 foul. At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. Peace out.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. 32 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick lead.
.32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson for 3. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right, look who's coming on this court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
From outside the arc. No good that time. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the stream tonight. Disco's team was victorious. 9 of 11 from 3, 17 of 24, 45, 19, 7, a steal and 4 blocks, and no turnover, and 1 turnover. So they played a very good game, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Later. Everyone subscribe to the channel. We out this thing. Peace.